Did you know that one of the biggest legends in Dodgers history is about to undergo a twist that could change everything? Clayton Kershaw, the legendary three-time Cy Young award-winning pitcher, is facing one of the toughest phases of his career, and what's coming next could impact the entire Dodgers season. And it's not just that. What's behind this situation could be the key to the team's future. Kershaw, who has been the backbone of the Dodgers rotation for years, is now in a critical recovery phase after being placed on the 60-day injured list. But before anything else, did you know that the impact of this decision goes far beyond his physical injury? This move could be a strategic play by the Dodgers to ensure that Kershaw is ready for the most important part of the season. And the most surprising part, he'll be in Tokyo, but not in the way you might think. What happened? Kershaw was ready to play, but lower body issues prevented him from stepping on the field in the 2024 World Series. What seemed like simple season wear and tear turned out to be something much more serious, with surgeries on his knee and toe. And even with his unbeatable track record, he won't be available at the start of the 2025 season. But what does this mean for the Dodgers? Kershaw was about to return on a $7.5 million contract, but his recovery demands patience. Instead of simply keeping him off the field, the team chose to keep the pitcher with them in Tokyo, even though he won't be on the field. According to Fabian Ardaya of The Athletic, Kershaw is back at the Dodgers camp, where he continues his rehab, but his presence will be more important than ever. Now, the big question, what can the Dodgers expect from Kershaw if he can't perform like before? This is the question that's leaving everyone wondering. The Dodgers rotation for 2025 is one of the strongest in MLB, with names like Blake Snell, Roki Sasaki, Tyler Glasnow, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto, but the big spotlight of the team will be Kershaw out of action. Even with these big names, his value to the team goes beyond any statistics. In 2024, Kershaw only played 7 games and had a 4.50 ERA. This is a huge contrast to the years when he was the pillar of the team, with impeccable pitching control and numbers that placed him among the greatest in history. But with the Dodgers looking for an even stronger rotation, the question is whether Kershaw can contribute with something more besides leadership. But here's the detail that could change the game. Kershaw, even though he can no longer do what he did before, has become a vital figure inside the Dodgers clubhouse. He is now the living legend of the franchise, the mentor who can teach young pitchers like Blake Snell and Roki Sasaki how to deal with the pressure of such an intense season. And his presence in Tokyo is not just symbolic. It sends a powerful message to the rest of the team. Asterisk, we're in this together, and Kershaw's experience is one of our greatest assets. Asterisk, imagine the psychological impact this will have on the team. Having someone with Kershaw's wisdom and history by the Dodger side, as the team kicks off their season in Tokyo, will give them a huge boost. And although he won't be stepping on the mound, the truth is he can still influence the performance of his teammates in a unique way. What's even more impressive is that this decision could truly reflect on how the Dodgers position themselves in the future. When pitchers face injuries like Kershaw, it's easy to think their careers are coming to an end. But the way the Dodgers are handling this shows they have a long-term plan, and Kershaw could be a key part of that strategy. The leadership of a legend in the clubhouse could be what makes the difference for the team's young stars. What do you think? Does Kershaw still have something to offer in 2025, even if he's not in the rotation? Or will he be more important off the mound? Leave your opinion in the comments. As the Los Angeles Dodgers prepare for the 2025 season, a big move is happening behind the scenes, and it could change the course of MLB in ways no one expects. Negotiations between the Dodgers and manager Dave Roberts are moving quickly, and a new extension contract is about to be finalized. The most impressive part of all, this contract could set a new record for manager compensation, with an amount that will surpass anything we've seen before. It's a radical change that will affect the entire baseball industry. Roberts, who has already led the Dodgers to 2 World Series titles and has been one of the key figures behind the team's success in recent years, is currently in the final year of his 3-year extension signed in March 2022. However, this contract is about to be surpassed in a way that will elevate Roberts' status in baseball even further. The Dodgers are highly motivated to close this deal before they head to Tokyo, where they will face the Chicago Cubs in the season opener. According to sources close to the negotiations, both sides want to ensure the contract situation is resolved as quickly as possible so that the focus can be entirely on the team's performance, without distractions. According to sources from the New York Post, Roberts' new contract is expected to surpass the $8 million annually that Craig Counsell, the manager of the Chicago Cubs, received after the 2023 season. Counsell, who signed a record 5-year, $40 million contract, was the first to reach that amount. But Roberts is about to break this record in an impressive way. However, Roberts is not just an observer. He publicly praised Counsell's deal, acknowledging it as a milestone in the MLB manager market. It's expected that his new contract will become the benchmark for all future manager deals. Since taking over as manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers in 2016, Roberts has solidified himself as one of the biggest names in the franchise's history in an MLB. With an impressive .627 win percentage, he is the active manager with the highest win percentage, and his postseason performance is even more impressive. He has already won 56 postseason games, surpassing even Bruce Bochy, one of the greatest names in recent MLB history, who has 57 postseason wins. This places Roberts among the greatest of all time, and his reputation continues to grow with each passing day. But it's in the postseason where he truly shines. In 2020, Roberts won his second World Series title, but what's most impressive is the way he managed a team heavily affected by injuries. With several key players sidelined, like Cody Bellinger and Justin Turner, Roberts showed a unique strategic ability in leading the Dodgers to the championship. In particular, his management in the NL Division Series against the San Diego Padres was a masterclass. When the team was on the brink of elimination, Roberts orchestrated a play that will go down in history. A bullpen game that resulted in 24 consecutive scoreless innings, a performance that left baseball analysts and fans in awe. This helped lead the Dodgers to another title, despite the challenges. This postseason success was not an isolated case. Since 2016, Roberts has been responsible for turning the Dodgers into a winning machine, leading one of the best rotations in MLB and working with stars like Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. Over the past few years, he's also developed a strategic relationship with other managers in the league, many of whom consider him a leadership example. Interestingly, two of the managers he recently defeated in the postseason, Mike Shildt, Padres, and Aaron Boone, Yankees, also signed contract extensions, indicating a clear pattern. Successful managers are highly valued, and Roberts is one of the most sought after. What makes this situation even more interesting is the fact that Roberts, despite the records and titles he's won, hasn't shown any arrogance or detachment from the reality of modern baseball. He constantly reflects on how to improve, seeks new ways to develop players, and always tries to understand the changes in the game. This mindset of constant evolution makes him not just a good manager, but also a leader admired throughout MLB. His ability to handle stressful situations and keep his team motivated, even in the most difficult moments, places him in a unique position. This contract negotiation could change the baseball landscape in ways many don't expect. The Dodgers want to ensure that Roberts continues to be the key piece he has been for the team, and his contract extension will reflect that. Moreover, MLB organizations will be paying close attention to this move, as Roberts' deal could serve as the model for future manager contracts in the coming decades. The trend is that, with the increased value placed on managers and the growing pressure on franchises to have winning teams, compensation for these professionals will become even more competitive and higher. As the Dodgers prepare for another successful season, it's clear that Roberts has a bright future ahead of him, whether with the team or in other areas. The impact of his leadership goes beyond statistics and titles. He is shaping the future of the Dodgers and likely all of MLB. And with this extension about to be finalized, baseball may enter a new era of valuing managers, with Roberts becoming a symbol of this transformation. Stay tuned, because this contract extension is just the beginning of a new phase for the Dodgers and all of MLB. And don't miss the next video for more updates on the Dodgers.